Hey guys, it's been a while since I did one of these videos. I wanted to come back because I needed to catch you up on what I've been seeing that is really exciting, or actually unexciting, in the real estate market lately. You might think that this past August has been really hot, but in real estate it has been cold as ice. We started to feel the onset of a chill come on in July. Our listings out there were getting less action. Our buyers ghosted us. The interest rate decrease be damned. It was like the market had gone on vacation. It's typical for things to slow down in summers in the real estate market, in normal summers, and I'm not talking those COVID years. And actually last year sales were down compared to this year. But getting into August, it really felt like there was an extra chill. Tumbleweeds out there. So why so cold? Well, it's summer. The kids are out of school, people take vacations, and people just want to chill and relax and take advantage of the very few months that we have in the year in Canada to actually enjoy ourselves. There's also the good old economic forces of supply and demand. In Niagara, we have a 10-year high of listings for sale out there, so a ton of inventory, and we have less in demand, especially in August we saw that freeze. So that has led to a more balanced / buyers weighted market. And when buyers have all of this inventory, all of these houses out there for sale that they can look at, that can lead to decision fatigue. So buyers hesitate thinking that, well, there's going to be another better, cheaper, better deal out there, or a house that's more suited for me, because look at all the choice that I have out there. And that has led to all of this buyer hesitation and this chill. Buyers are frozen. And I would also say there's what I like to call the compounded listing effect. We have a lot of sale of property conditions out there right now in Niagara. So that means that when you put in an offer on a property, you've made it conditional on the sale of your own home. So that means as soon as you get that accepted, you're going and you're listing your home for sale. And that then adds to the compounding listings for sale and all of the inventory and selection that buyers have out there. And what does that lead to in our market where there's not very much demand at the moment? Decision fatigue, hesitation. So we've got compounding houses up for sale, adding to it and slowing things right down. And with those houses sitting, sellers are frozen. So what's going to happen to melt this market? September is right around the corner and the kids go back to school. That's one thing. We also have another interest rate announcement right after they go back to school, and everybody is predicting that there's going to be a decrease. There's also the cooler weather. When things start to cool down and we start to get all bundled up, and remember that summer is fleeting and now we have to go into our cold, harsh winter lives, it also means we're looking for places where we're going to feel better indoors with our families. We're going to be cooped up. We're going to look to moving potentially to create a more comfortable indoor space for our families. There could also be a factor of prices getting a little bit juicier. So the effect of a market like this where things are cooled down and there's a ton of sellers who need to sell, that could put downward pressure on prices. There could be deals to be had for buyers right now. And if that's the case and prices do start to fall, then prices become juicier and more attractive to more people as well as investors. Investors tend to come from out of town, and once they see those numbers start to line up for themselves, then they start to flock in, and that could create a difference in the market. Now the question is, if you're a buyer or seller, do you want this market to melt? Do you want things to get spicier out there? As a buyer, you can get some pretty good deals right now in this kind of a market. And also that sale of property condition is still around. So that means you get some more security if you do have a house to sell. Inevitably, the market will pick up again. It's just a matter of when. And economists have been pretty excited about 2025, and they're starting to even talk about maybe the end of 2024. So as the colder weather approaches, bring your bathing suit if you're planning to dive into real estate. I'll dive in there with you. Hit me up at NaomiKnightRealEstate.com if you have any questions. Enjoy the rest of the summer.